Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for July. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Gemini, I am primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And if this reading does indeed resonate with you, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everyone just a little bit better. I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards. Now, you may be able to hear the rain outside. It is pouring this morning and I love rainy mornings personally. It's incredibly loud for me. Appropriate, is it not? Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. I see. Surrender. Seahorses mate for life too. So that could be something you're looking forward to. And we have find a balance with full moon in Libra. I'm getting hanged man energy. Like you've done the work and now all you have to do is wait. Some of you may be actively manifesting and you're just waiting for that manifestation to come through. There you are, Queen of Swords, that's your energy. Beautiful. That kind of wanted to pop out. The Ace of Cups. That's a new start in love. That's a cup full of love, empathy, emotion, understanding. The Knight of Pentacles. Watch and wait. Yeah, that makes sense. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. The King of Cups. I feel like this find a balance is between your heart and your head. We will dig deeper. The Eight of Cups. Oof. Some of you may have previously walked away from this offer. Why? Judgment. Very typical reading of a return. Let's get your supporting cards. Oh, I love it. The Empress. You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're looking after yourself. At least I hope you are. And we have a divine match, the King to the Queen of Swords. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have another knight, the Knight of Cups, who carries the Ace of Cups. It's like something came in, an offer came in, but it's almost like it wasn't balanced, it wasn't good enough. And you're watching and waiting for that offer to suit you. It's like you know what you're worth. You know your worth, pardon me. With the Empress right here. There's no gender in tarot. Just take the energy with you. So it's almost like with the Queen of Swords, you're asking for the truth, right? You're asking for what is fair, what is balanced. It's possible that you were giving more than you were receiving. So whatever little bit you were receiving, it naturally wasn't good enough. So there was an emotional disconnect right here. Maybe this Ace of Cups wasn't full enough. Maybe it came on slower than you had anticipated. Maybe you waited too long. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Two of Swords. Logically, I feel like this offer didn't make sense. Your truths may have differed. Your beliefs, your ideologies may have differed from this other person's. There could even be, I'm getting religion, could be different religions, different communities. So you reached a stalemate of sorts. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Lovers, wow. There you are, that's your card. Gemini. Whatever this was, even if it was rejected, either by you or by the other person, this was deep. This was a deep soul tie. There's a lot of love here. Maybe some of you are watching and waiting for this person to elevate. Moving from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. From the Knight of practicality and slowness to the Knight of romance, of love, of sensitivity. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The Queen of Pentacles. A knight can't really approach a queen. No gender in tarot. The Queen of Pentacles is a very, I'm not going to say self-serving. She's not a selfish queen. But she is someone who puts her oxygen mask on before helping other people. It's almost like you've been elevating and there's no balance between your energy and this person's energy. So it's almost like you didn't want to lower your frequency, which is why you refused to make a decision. But you haven't given up on this. Judgment, you haven't given up on this. You're waiting for this person. Why is the King of Cups here? Judgment. I saw it at the bottom of the deck and I put it back twice. The King of Cups, again, regardless of gender, is someone who has a lot of love in their heart. Their EQ is very high, but they're not very expressive. They're not the Knight of Cups. There's no ego here. There's just a sort of balance that the King of Cups likes to strike. This isn't La La Land. This isn't love bombing. This is quiet love. But there's a realization of that love. Excuse me. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's so much depth here, right? There's so much love here. But it's almost like this relationship is being approached as a friendship. Oh, we're pals. You know, oh, you're my best friend. Oh, let's just make sure we're in each other's lives forever. It's like there's this energy of not wanting to lose each other, but being afraid to kind of not just commit, but even express. Strength, that's a card of holding back. You see? The Four of Wands is a happily ever after. The Ten of Wands with the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, but it's almost like love in general, for you or for this other person, it's like a burden. It's like you've been burnt in the past and there's a fear. Why is Judgment here? You can't make this up, Gemini. There's a happily ever after that you both have your eye on, and it's the same definition, and you're both a part of it for each other. Does that make sense? But with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you've both been on your individual journeys of healing, of being independent, of working on your financial, on your wealth, on your careers, on your spiritual health, your mental health. It's like you don't want to, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. That's a lot of independence. It's like either you or this other person, you're afraid that you will lose that. But being without each other is causing you an immense amount of sadness. Why is the Empress here? The Hermit. All that soul searching, all that contemplation, all that watching and waiting from your side and this person's side, it's helped both of you elevate. It's helped both of you mature. I'm going to get one more. There has been a lot of quiet here, I can tell. With the Two of Swords, with the Hermit, that's a lot of quiet. The Nine of Cups, it's just telling me the same thing. Looking after yourselves. There's the big but. You or this other person, or both of you combined, could have been very codependent in relationships, where you allowed the other person to control your mood, to control your day, to control your energy levels. And that happens when you're deeply in love. You almost carry the other person's energy. You carry their frequency. And it's almost like an ECG graph that's very unbalanced. So you've both been striving to detach yourselves from that inherent nature that we have as human beings of codependency. That's what the Devil represents. The Devil also represents a soul tie or a karmic tie. Look at the difference. I've had to censor the cards because YouTube. Anyway, here they're chained to not just each other but to the Devil as well. And it's almost like they're being forced to love each other because there's something to learn. In the Lovers, they're free. They're free to love each other if they want to, and they're being blessed by an angel. This is Saturn, and this is Archangel Raphael. There's this sense of, I don't want to be tied down. I don't want anything to jeopardize what I've built for myself because I've seen it happen before. There's a temptation here. You both make each other incredibly happy, but it's almost like you're looking at each other and telling yourselves that no, this is wrong. You've reached the Nine of Cups. That is when the last cup, the Ace of Cups, is offered by the universe as a reward that here you go, you've done the work. You're allowed to have the Ten of Cups. You're allowed to have this happily ever after. You're allowed to be free. But, I don't know, there's a big but here. You're still watching and waiting. Oh, the cards are being so weird. Anyway. Why is the King of Swords here? The Ace of Swords. An honest adult conversation is required. I feel like you both have a lot to say. You both have a lot to say, and it's almost like every time you've tried to say it, even though you're both on the same page, you end up arguing, you end up fighting. There's a sense of pride here. But look at this. This is what's on the table. Growth and love, but you're both sneaking away because you're afraid. I mean, every card I'm pulling, you see, that's an offer of love. The rain just got so much heavier. That's an apology. This is passion, fire, intimacy. And you're just like, nah, I don't want it. Happiness, nah, I don't want it. This is a soul tie. It's a soul connection. That's what the Six of Cups represents. Look at this. This is, for me, the best card for love in the tarot. Even more than the Lovers. closure is needed. A conversation is required. Whether it's gonna be initiated by you or by this other person. Mercury is in Cancer right now, and Cancer is the most sensitive and empathetic sign of the zodiac. If there's ever a time to talk about your feelings, it's now. Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't really have... It's almost like I've left you on a cliffhanger, but that's life. Anywho, Gemini, I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.